Well, hello to all my beautiful beings of light. Welcome to House of Baddie, Beings Aligning Divine Intuition. By your girl, UnusuallyBree. You ready to jump in? Let's go. So here's a few house rules, if you will, In the world of mental health, it is absolutely vital to set boundaries, so let's go through our boundaries. Number one, it's a safe space to exist, shake that ass, experience emotions, all of the things. You are safe here. Your emotions will not be weaponized against you. It's a safe space. Number two, don't take ish personally. Take it to the professionals. I do not know you personally. I just say broad statements. And if you feel something stirring in your spirit, I think that is means and grounds to talk to somebody, Listen, I might not say things that tickle your fancy all the time, but consult with your God or a therapist preferably. Okay? Next, don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. Or the comment section, whatever feels good and contained to you. We are all adults, so let's remain respectful. If you feel like arguing, because I like debating, have a valid point. All right, next. Number whatever the heck, it doesn't matter. I choose violence over silence. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. I choose violence over silence. Now, as a clinician, obviously do no harm. Let me reiterate, there's an asterisk, do no harm. Do not commit physical harm to people. However, if they're violating your boundaries, get disrespectful. That phases us into the next rule. Be disrespectful with your healing. If you have been following me on the TikTok, you know that healing is really, really difficult. And sometimes you just gotta get mad disrespectful when people try to interfere. Now, I'll explain what being disrespectful with your healing is in a later video, so stay tuned. Next, lean into the discomfort. Babes, this is an area of growth, transformation, and being your most bad-ish self, And in order to do that, you must lean into the discomfort. You must feel a little bit of pain, a little bit of burn before you start growing into the baddest bitch. Next, actually, let me run it back real quick. If no one has ever told you that healing gets dramatically, catastrophically, colossally difficult before it gets better, they didn't prepare you. I'm here to tell you that this ish gets really difficult. But again, like I said, it's a safe space. So you're gonna go through some trials and tribulations, but you are with a community of like-minded bad babes who are trying to heal through this raggedy-ish. All right, now we can go to the next one. And the next one is be kind. Nobody likes a bully. Listen, on this channel, in my space, in the UnusuallyBree universe, we take accountability. However, we don't bully. If, you feeling some type of way in your manties or your panties, it's okay. I call out behavior, not people. So let's, think about a shift in behavior. But again, keep that shit clean, keep it kosher, no bullying. And the last and final one, which I think is the most important, is be chaotic good. As the perpetual black sheep of my family, I have never been one to subscribe to the status quo. I'm a little rough around the edges, and I think healing can be chaotic and erratic and emotional and fun. So respectfully, be good, but make that shit chaotic. All right, are you baddies ready to get into episode numero uno of the An Unusual podcast, episode 1. 28 almost ended me. Almost. Strap in. Let's go, babes. I'm so happy that you're here. Grab some water, grab somebody that you love, and sit back and enjoy the shit show. Let me give you a little preface before I begin. Someone in the chat in our Q&A segment asked if they thought me getting fired was corny. As many of you know, I'm the therapist who got fired after posting a TikTok video encouraging men specifically to go to therapy. Now I have making it, Jesus, this is gonna be hard. I have made it my life's mission to providing psychoeducation to the internet now. So many people cannot afford therapeutic services, so I'm gonna give you therapy adjacent. So just listen to me vibe out. I hope you glean something vital from this. And let me know how you feel about everything in the comment section. Like I said, this is our new home, our new safe space, and I am so excited that you have decided to grace me with your presence. And before we start, I just want to say that I'm very proud of you for choosing a better way of being. Because it's not hard, it's not easy. You may lose people along the way, but I am proud of you for choosing and loving on you. All right, babes. I think that bell sums it. I'm gonna shut up and start talking some more. Thanks. All right, guys, let's just get right into the video. How are we feeling? What are we gonna talk about anything in particular?
What can we talk about? What is there to talk about? What's happened in the last 24 hours? It's your birthday coming up.
It doesn't feel like it.
We can talk about that.
Yeah? How 28 has been like transformative but traumatizing.
How it feels to be turning 25. Is it 25 for 21?
Mm-hmm. I've been running through captions in my head all year.
Not captions.
Oh, there we go. Hello! Now I'm fucking up the chat.
What's that little thing? Hey, sexies. My mom said when she was looking at the pictures of my birthday, she was like, "You two look like you guys are like sisters or cousins or something like that." When you love people, you start to look like them.
I guess you're right. We're gonna talk about, I don't know.
Yeah, no, we can talk about why it doesn't feel like your birthday. Your birthday is tomorrow.
Yes. I don't know, this shit is fucking traumatizing. Like, actually traumatizing.
What's traumatizing?
What do you mean, what's traumatizing?
You mean like what happened to you? You be starting thoughts.
I'm gonna let you have that.
You be starting thoughts.
I'm gonna let you have it. Yes! Yes! Collectively. It was a lot.
Oh, yeah. The fact that you made it out alive is what you're celebrating.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I ask a question?
But it may be triggering, so I don't know. But I need to know. I never know how to answer.
Curiosity killed the cat, but I'm not curious about shit like that anymore.
Also, I don't let people dictate what is going to be triggering for me.
That's true. Okay, allow me to interject. This is when someone asks me, "Hey, I don't want to offend you, but I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you think getting fired was corny?" Let's go. You could ask the question anyway. Like what? Okay. All right. Okay. Should I answer this?
What does it say? Is that how?
Am I ever gonna get away from this?
No, it's not that you're gonna get away with it. It's just people aren't gonna get
from it.
People are not going to get off of your metaphorical Secaucus, if you will.
I think I can. Okay. So let me ask you this: what are your thoughts and impressions on it? Because I've been talking about this for a long time, and I'm kind of tired of it. But do you have a more specific question?
There you go.
You know, like, was it corny? Absolutely. Absolutely.
That felt like an opinion within a question, a statement.
Yes.
More so than a question.
Was the whole situation corny? I think so. You don't think so? Do you think so? People have short memories.
Exactly.
Just telling them to go to your page and watch the videos. Yeah. Did you get another position?
Let's.
Okay, so I'm taking a break because of burnout and a lot of other things. And the problem with getting another position is that my name is attached to all of this. And if an employer takes one look, they're gonna be like, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna pass. And if they look past it, there's the very real possibility that people will call that job. And then the people who I'm giving those services to will lose a therapist again, which is even more traumatic and does more harm.
Because everybody is so fucking
Angry.
short-sighted.
Yeah.
And reacted before they did any actual thinking. It's like, outside of the internet, this is real people's lives.
Yeah, and real people who have real trauma and real mental disorders don't have a clinician. So, I don't know. I don't want to put another human being in the position of losing a very significant support system. Because if I lost my therapist, bitch.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because, like, at the magnitude, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how bad it was. The magnitude of the disrespect, it doesn't matter where she ends up. If people keep putting her name out there with, like, that nastiness to it, she has to do her own shit. So she's going to do her own shit. However, sabbatical first.
Yeah.
Because rest is needed.
Because the thought of, like, holding a space for another person literally sends me into a fit of tears, and my chest is getting extremely heavy just talking about it. So I'm, like, so tapped to the point where I'm facing resentment to, like, people that I love because I just can't hold any of it anymore. Choke it. Choke it down. Choke it down. Choke it down.
Choke it down.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Choke it down. Yeah, no. That therapeutic space shit, that shit is sacred, and that shit was mad violated. And I just don't feel like I am in the position to hold that for anybody. Fuck. So, I am gonna phase more into content creation to serve more people. And I just, like, I hope that people will follow and, like, support and shit, but fuck. I'd be lying if I didn't say that shit really fucked me up, bro. So I don't like talking about it. I'm tired of talking about it. I lost something that was very significant in my life just because people got mad at a fucking TikTok video. Like,
that they didn't even take the time to
it's truly ridiculous. Like, so is it corny? Absolutely. I think it's very, very corny for anybody to disagree with me saying go get some fucking help. I think that is entirely corny. And any argument against that shit, you're corny. Like, that's it. That's all, you know? Like, I don't know. It's annoying at this point. I don't know. But I'm also discovering that being a therapist is just one part of my identity. And that was, like, the only thing that was keeping me going for a long time. And maybe that wasn't even the healthiest thing. So, respectfully, I'm just going to be all of the things. Being a whole human being, yes.
Without running the risk of, like, letting somebody else dictate whether or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a safe enough space where people are going into this regardless, knowing who you are.
Yeah, like, I help the people that need my help, that come to me for help. Because for a long time, I would just, like, throw myself at people's problems just to, like, take them away from them. And that's, like, not a healthy thing to do. And I feel like I kind of did that in this situation. Like, if people don't want better, if they don't want help, that's fine. And it's not even better, like, I'm better than you or I'm better than this person. It's just a better state of being, like, individually, you know? Like, the shit that I do when nobody's looking is not going to affect her life, you know? It's going to affect mine. So me doing a deep dive into the shit that, like, hurts and the shit that doesn't and all the shit in between, it's only helping me, you know? Like, the insights and shit that I reach, yeah, we might talk about them and it'll help her in that way, but, like, collectively, I think collectively people need to work on themselves individually to save the collective.
And I feel like that's the point that was missed.
And so for me to be attacked behind that shit, it really fucking hurts because I try my hardest to do no harm. Like, I really do. And so to have shit like misconstrued for whatever reason is just fucking annoying. Like, you saw past what I was saying for whatever damn reason. Like, it's stupid. It's really dumb. And I feel like at the core of it, like, I'm a person. Like, I don't think people really take that into consideration. Like, yeah, I post content and shit, but I'm a fucking human being. So, like, I used to take pride in, like, looking up my name and, like, seeing accomplishments and just, like, the great things that I've done so far. But to see it now, like, I can't even, like, I feel like that shit was, like, taken from me, you know? But I had to get it back. Like, I just always remember who the fuck I am, you know? Like, everybody who had opinion about this situation has never stepped into a therapy space with me. They've never actually done the deep dive. They've never actually just, like,
been vulnerable.
They've never been in that space. And so for so many people to have so many damn opinions about it, it's just like, y'all don't even know me. Like, so I had to step back and remember, like, I'm really good at this. But it's not the only thing that I'm good at, you know? I'm good at so many things. I'm not just one thing. I'm not just a therapist. And I think that's what I was being for a while, because that's all I could be. Because that was all I could see. I'm eating living. Like, because I can't even fake it to you. I was doing my job shrouded in grief. Like, 28 has been a motherfucker, man. Like, I'm just, like, really glad that I'm here now. Because last year, I just, like, reflect back on the entire year. And this day is always really hard for me. But this day last year, I was in my apartment alone. My brother had, like, just died. But I wasn't alone in any of that. This bitch is on the fucking phone with me. So it's just, like, to be here right now is just really, like, whew, like, people ask me how I'm doing. I'm blessed. Like, because, like, fuck battling people on the internet that I don't even know. Like, I was battling shit internally. Like, trying not to end your own shit, that's the hardest battle. Yeah. Like, people see fucking my page and see 300,000 or whatever the fuck, but y'all don't really know that a bitch be wanting to blow her shit back every damn day. But I keep people in my life that believe in me, that love me, that support me, so I don't do it. And so to have this shit on top of it, I don't think people understand the extent. But I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't see 29 if I didn't have my family, my friends. Because you're not even a friend anymore. Like, let's be real. This bitch is my sister. What is I'm talking about? Like, oh my God. So, like, people ask me all the time, like, how do you find friends? How do you find friends? You pray for them, you manifest, you clear out the bullshit. But ultimately, you just be yourself, you know? You just be your fucking self. And when you are yourself, the people who love you will find you.
Exactly.
Because I didn't know what this TikTok shit would turn out to be at all. I don't know what I was looking for, what I was hoping for. I kept saying I wanted to build a community of people to support each other, but if I keep it a buck, a bitch was by her fucking self. So to just be like, just receive the love that I've received, that shit is unexplainable. Am I bummed I lost my job? Yeah, but not the job. I'm devastated I lost the relationships. But I am blessed for being able to have those relationships because I know through those relationships what kind of person I am.
And like I said,
so I let my work speak for itself.
You don't really lose those relationships either, though. Because like I said, literally, you say the word, majority of them will come back, if not all.
So it's just like, what do you do when you feel like you've been massively violated? You pick up the pieces and you keep fucking going. And when I say keep fucking going, if that's picking up a pebble a day, eventually you will move that motherfucking mountain, bro. Like when I tell you I was living second by second. But the universe knows who to send to you. So you just have to really listen to those people. And don't force bullshit in your life. Is that a lesson? Is this all the shit that I've learned being 28? I feel like that's what it's turned into.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, like I just used to take things that weren't serious.
So serious.
Like for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. On TikTok, I wanted to hit 100K before my birthday, just kind of like an arbitrary goal. Then this motherfucker just RIP, just fuck up out of here, and I'm just like, oh, this shit don't matter. Add the fuck all, like, what the fuck is going on, bro? So the number shit went out the window. I don't give a fuck about it. The more people who follow are just the more people who like want to see the shit and want to like heal from it, you know?
Right.
That shit's not important to me. Like his death taught me so much about living. You know? Ain't that about a bitch? And what's so crazy is that he's a New York motherfucker with the strongest New York, like when you think of mindset. The New York strong roughneck, that's who she was talking about. Like, that's who the fuck she was talking about. And to get a New York roughneck, that shit feels like serendipity, you know? Let me get some motherfucking water.
Not a New York rough. I'm a rough.
Am I lying?
Listen, I've been told several times I'm too rough to have a daughter.
You have a daughter. You have Eve.
I do have a daughter.
Yeah, no. This year was like a colossal clusterfuck, but I feel like I'm the baddest bitch for conquering all of this shit.
Hello! That's what I'd be like.
After all of this, after like millions of comments and impressions and thoughts about who I am as a person, you can't tell me who I am as a person. Because the people who know me.
Fuck all that. Like, you know yourself. You have to know thyself. Bro.
Know thyself. The number one bad bitch commandment. Know thyself. I have a lot of mottos I go by. That is number one.
Getting it tatted.
Number 2, path of least resistance until it's time for the resistance. 3, do no harm. 4, shake that ass, get some cash. You don't work, you don't eat, bitch. Is that 6? Whatever.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Like, you just have to know who the fuck you are. And do I know who I am? I know very large parts of myself. There's parts of me I don't know. Shit I'm unaware of.
You're still learning.
But I have to do shit to uncover those parts. I can't just crawl up in my... I like to visualize myself as a little anime character crying in a, like, ball of their own tears in a little puddle. If someone could try that for me, braids and all, just like
stop.
weeping in a little puddle. Yes,
it's like a puddle of fucking wet.
Yes, yeah. That's how I visualize myself. But you can't learn. Well, you can learn shit being like a little weepy bitch. You can.
No,
There's
you
a
can't.
lot. There is a lot in there, but you can't stay in it. Is what I'm saying. So you have to like get out of it and like, even if you're a weepy bitch, be a weepy bitch on like a Ferris wheel. Be a weepy bitch on a roller coaster.
Right.
You know, like, still be the emotional weepy bitch because it's a part of us, but like,
go do
it with
shit.
people you like. Go on excursions. You know, like,
go be a weepy bitch with other people who understand what it is to like sometimes be weepy.
Yeah. What did you say earlier? What the fuck did you say earlier?
Girl.
She's spazzing though. Give her some time. What the fuck?
Oh! When Evie was wilding out, I was like, oh, she's just going through something. I'm gonna give her a minute.
That's the mark of a true friend. Knowing that you're going through some shit, but like allowing you. Because some friends try to block your shit, and that's not healthy.
You should be allowed to go through whatever emotion you're going through.
Here's a perfect example. You want friends that like shield you from the bullshit, but don't shield you from your bullshit. Like all the hate and like death threats and shit I was getting, she was like, please put down your phone. Uninstall the app. Do not look here. Do not look here. Do this. Block the like she's collectively taught me so many lessons on boundaries.
Which is
she has shielded me from the bullshit, but she does not shield me from my bullshit because she, in the same breath, would be like, "Hey, put the penis down. I don't think it should be in your diet right now because mentally you're fucking spazzing on me."
Bar for bar.
Bar for bar.
Bar for bar.
Well, what did I do? I put it down, and I feel great. I feel exhilarated.
In fact.
Yeah. But, so, yeah, I guess that's another life lesson. Get people who will shield you from the bullshit, but not your bullshit.
That's a good lesson.
Listen, because your bullshit, that shit will get you fucked around and found out.
If you fuck around, you're gonna find out.
Bro, because I was fucking around where I shouldn't have been fucking around. And from jump, she was like, not a good idea. And I'm like, but I don't care. I'm young, wild, and free. And she was like, all right. We're going to learn the hard way, I see. And she let me learn the fucking hard way. But she supported me through the hard way. Ain't that not a bitch?
That's what it's about.
You literally saw him, like, destroying my shit. And you're just like, I don't like this person. And I'm like, but he owns a business.
Yo.
But his mom owns the business.
He owns nothing.
But he's a family man. He hates all of his children. But he's attractive. He's a raging alcoholic. Don't look past the red flags. That is another lesson. That's another lesson. Are y'all tuned up, tuned in? Cause this shit right here, I'm giving the keys. Are we keeping a list?
Should we be?
28 things.
We can run this back. I'll run it back and write it down.
And I'm gonna just keep. Ooh, shit.
I did this.
Why do I almost spill water on my titties every stream? I never learned. Sorry.
28 things you learned by 20, or 29 things you learned by 29. I did this list. I did this myself. Keep going. I'm gonna just keep spitting shit, and we'll see what we get. Keep going.
So don't be a reporting ass bitch. Just sit back and enjoy
the ride. Enjoy the ride today, please.
It's all good fun. All right, let's dive back in.
What else did you learn?
Sometimes you got to put the peen down.
For what?
For mental clarity, for shits and giggles, to see if you can do it. To not relapse.
To not get pregnant.
Well, I always stay strapped, so.
Stay strapped. I was Toot it and boot it. Leave me alone. I say strap. Leave me alone. Empty the whole clip. I'm ready for it. Bitch. Alright. Listen, I'm ready to go to war. Stay strapped. Another lesson. Stay strapped because they will try to trap. Stay strapped because they will try to trap you, bro. Stay strapped because it's a trap. Stay strapped because they will try to trap. What else? Go outside. Touch some grass. Touch grass. So, people are asking why I took such a long break after my public suplex. I had to touch some grass. I had to meditate. I had to talk with the ancestors and the matriarchs, patriarchs of my family. You know? I had to get in tune with the people that love me. And not pay attention to the fucking people who don't. Why pay attention? Don't pay attention to people who are praying on your downfall, because some of them motherfuckers is praying to the devil. You feel me? Like, they sit at night like, Lord, I hope this bitch fails. I hope you shorten her life. I hope you reach down in her throat in Jesus' name and make her children widows. I don't know how that works. Fatherless. I don't know how that works. Just stick with me. Because it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. Dear Satan, please make this bitch get permanent paper cuts. Amen. You don't want people like that in your fucking life, bro. You want people, hey, Lord, please don't let this bitch kill herself. I know she really been going through a lot of shit. But I, as a friend, would greatly appreciate if you would just give her some stillness and some peace. Now you reciting my exact prayer. So I don't gotta lay this bitch to rest because I don't want to turn another video. In Jesus, in universe, in whoever the fuck you pray to, name. Shaman. Yeah. Get friends who pray for your upliftment, not pray on your downfall. Yes? Get friends who pray life over you, who speak life over you. Next, speaking life. Speak life over yourself and over the people you love. And that's it. Do not speak death over people because that shit will come back to you, bitch, and you don't want that bad juju. You don't want that bad juju. You don't. Look what happened to Dania. I do. Next question. Wow. Wow. Narcs will embarrass you every time. I think that's another lesson. That's the biggest one. I started this platform off on that shit. Did I or did I not? You did. You definitely did. If you give them an inch, what they gonna take? Fucking mile, bro. The whole cake. The whole thing. The whole thing. And then smash it in your face and be like, why are you mad? I didn't smash it in your face. You made me do this. You made me, a human being who is capable of regulating thoughts, feelings, and emotions, smash this cake that you made for me because I asked you to. It's too much. It's a lot of trauma. Yeah. Run away. A white thing on your eyelash. There you go. Did I get it? Another lesson. It's okay to be weird, but not be the weird weird. Yeah. The good weird, not the bad weird. The bad weird gives people the heebie-jeebies. The good weird is individuality and not giving a fuck. Being yourself. Being yourself, yes. Okay. What's another one? Go on the trip. Go on the trip. I'm a passport boy. Book the flight. Book the flight. I love foreign toys. Sorry. It's gonna come to me. I'll get it. I want beef. I want a 50 Cent Mayweather level beef with the passport. Don't feel like if you can read one page out of a Harry Potter book. Don't.
No, I don't. I don't want beef.
You don't. Because they don't have no damn sense. So that shit will last forever. They leave the country to go find box.
Here's the rule. Travel for culture, not coochie. Because that's the point, right? As someone who is let me not speak on my cooch. Let me speak on my cooch. A bitch passport book. Stamped up. Got what? 18 under my belt? 18 big countries?
Okay, big her.
Yeah. And the culture, like, you learn so much about culture, obviously, but you learn so much about yourself.
Okay.
Huh?
No, I still comment. You learn about you like, what you don't like.
Yes.
How far you can travel, how far you can walk.
Can you survive? My sister took a solo trip to Paris, and I wasn't scared. Like, my mom was fucking freaking out. But I'm like, oh no, she cool. Because I was also in Paris. I mean, I was with my friend, but like, I did a lot of solo, like, off excursions, and it's fucking amazing.
I would love to go.
Shit outside the U.S. is not as dangerous as the fucking United States.
As long as you got some sense.
The United States is dangerous.
The United States is not a safe place.
The United States is a fucking bird.
Don't ban me. This country is a bird.
Fight the power. That's another. I'm gonna put "I'm too oppressed to be stressed" on the shirt. Think about it. Think about all the crippling things you face as a black woman. As a woman, separate that, and then as a black woman, as a black person, as a mother.
All while being a nurse.
I couldn't even tell people to get help without losing my shit.
I tried to tell y'all the truth about some shit, and people said, take her license immediately.
Stop the witch hunt. Ask questions.
Ask questions if you don't understand or if you disagree, because if somebody who studied it is talking about it, maybe there's some truth to it. Because we do things like a research.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing.
Study.
Mm-hmm. Learn facts, knowledge, theories. Pick up a fucking book. That's a good one. You have to learn. Never stop learning. Never stop studying. Never stop asking questions. I was always the annoying bitch in class that would ask questions. Not like questions once class was over, like keeping us longer, but like, hey.
What that mean?
This might seem obvious to y'all, but there might be at least 3 people in the room who don't understand this, so I'm going to ask. I don't even give a fuck if nobody in the room doesn't know. I don't understand. Can you clarify this? And a master's degree later, a bitch know a lot of shit. About a lot of shit, and that's great. I love learning. Learn your learning style. That's important. I'm a visual learner.
So am I.
Visual and auditory.
So am I.
So, and tactile. So there are different learning styles. I could go into that, but in a different whatever. But learning your learning style will help you throughout your entire life. Because I can pick up any skill if I know how to convert it into this style.
Learning how your learning style and learning your love language are 2 of the things that like need to be stressed.
Learn your love language, all of them. I think I used to feed into the love language shit. All of them are my love language. Hear me out. I just feel like it's putting love and shit in a box.
No, you got to look at the way that I look at it, because I like all of them. And when you do the love language test, it shows you your percentage in all of them. The things that are really important to you and the things that you still like. But I think learning about the love languages, learning what that even fucking means. Because a lot of people just think like...
Learning what love is. I feel like people don't know what that shit is.
Yep, there you go.
It is a chemical in your brain. Down to like bare knuckles. But like... What's a healthy way to do that shit? Find healthy love. And sometimes that's not going to come in the form of penis.
Is a big lesson for the slut.
That hurts.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sometimes I think I'm stronger than I am.
You are. I've heard that learning styles have been debunked. Cool. Still learn them.
Still learn them.
I feel like every piece of information is valuable information, and meaning that like you can integrate it to figure things out. So like, say if the shit's been, how the fuck do you debunk where people learn? I'm gonna run anyway. I'm just like thinking about that, but even if it is, there's different styles and different genres of ways to learn. So like, still apply the principle. Like Freud obviously had a lot of weird shit going on, but he was touching on some points.
He was touching on some things. You can't deny
some point. I feel like all information is like contributing to the global consciousness. Yes. The collective unconscious.
So you can't throw it all
Carl
away.
Jung, look that man up. You know, like, let me put this out here and see if it sticks. And somebody's like, well, maybe let's just try a different way. Let's just try this way. Let's try this. And then we have global infrastructure.
Exactly. That's literally how growth into it. If you don't look at something, look at what you said, lady in the trap.
Don't. Some things are meant to be secret. Take that to the fucking grave. Listen, I am a very intelligent person, but I am also a colossal dumbass. And you can be both. You can be all the things. Y'all are not going to talk me up and down about mental health, because that is my expertise. But how to change a catalytic converter, we might have to have a different type of conversation. You know?
I'm going to become the inquisitive.
I'll be like, so what is a catalytic converter? What's a catalytic converter? What does that do? And why did they cut them out and sew them apart? Help me understand. Help me understand you in this. Never stop asking questions. Yeah. Like, I'm really good and just know what you're good at. Know what you're good at.
Remember what you're good at. Because I feel like
that's different.
Yeah, because I feel like for every so often you like forget that you
am the baddest bitch.
Yeah.
And you can't kill me.
You be forgetting that you really that cold.
Here's the thing. When you grow up around white people,
every time you do it,
you don't know how cute you are.
You don't.
Because white people,
they make that.
Don't give us the time of day.
They make the
therefore, you think that you're a shit bucket when you're really
coldest in that bitch.
Yikes! Ooh! I make people do double takes. And it took me a minute to live in that. Because I was also in my fat girl body for a long time, too.
Yeah, you have to reconnect with the body that you're actually existing in.
Mind-body connection. That's vital. Yes. Physical health is wealth. I think it is single-handedly the greatest form of wealth. Like, you can be a fucking billionaire, but be hooked up to a million machines. So, like, what the fuck is the point of the money? You know? Physical health is is paramount. Yeah, take care of your badass body. Go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym every damn day.
You could walk.
Just go, like, just integrate the shit. Like, you'll work out, at least for me, I worked out so much. So, okay, this past couple years, well, this year I built muscle. But the year before, I dropped, like, 70 pounds. Because, again, narcs will try to fucking kill you. I was, like, 250. I dropped a bunch of weight because I was just going to the gym all the time. It was a coping skill. And have coping skills. That's a good one. Have a coping skills tool belt. Every bad bitch
should have something.
Has one. If you don't, fucking develop one.
Look at my playlist. This is not on my playlist, but look at my playlist. Coping skills.
Music, yes. Dance, yes.
Yoga.
When I feel like unaliving my shit, I just get up and dance. Because you can't do that shit if you're dancing. Simple math. Keep it simple, stupid. That's another one. Let me go back. What was I just talking about? I think I was making a point.
Having a coping utility belt.
Yes, coping skills. Working out. No, physical fitness. You don't have to have six pack. You don't have to be the strongest bitch in the room, but you will find a lot of great brain juice in moving that ass. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I do it. I didn't do it initially to like lose weight. It just kind of happened. I did it so I again don't.
And you
Savage hours.
OVOXO, your shit.
Yeah. So I found a lot of solace and comfort in powerlifting and squatting and building this ass. Because I feel like the fatter my ass gets, the madder people get in me. And I like that. I fucking love this song. What else?
What else have you learned? I can't tell you. I did 29. I made this list. It's on my template because it's your list. Do you want to hear mine?
No.
There you go.
Not yet.
We should be writing this down.
I gotta formulate it.
We gotta run this back. You gotta run this back and absolutely write this down.
I'm gonna re-record this because the fucking music is playing in the background, so I can't post this on YouTube. Woohoo! Love that.
You can't really pick it up though, can you?
I don't know.
You can't.
Still.
Nah. If you can't pick it up, you're good.
We'll see.
I've done it.
Post it to YouTube?
Yes. It's either you give the rights to them. I've done it. You have to. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Physical health. Drink fucking water. Are people not drinking water?
People are still not drinking water for like the most immature reasons. And let's just be clear. Number one, if you want your girls to swallow, you got to drink water because otherwise it's really disgusting.
Fuck that pineapple shit. Drink
water. If you would like to not have lower abdominal pains because you have to go to the bathroom, drink some water. If you would like to make the entire bathroom not smell rancid after you would, go drink some water. If you want your pimples on your face to go away, drink some water. If you just want like I don't know, more energy in your day, drink some water. If you want to live, drink water. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
And that's that on that. Okay. Yeah, have a coping skills tool though. What do I do to cope? I used to do penis. I gotta stop saying that. I have to stop.
You did.
I gotta cut it out. No, I used to use that shit as a coping mechanism, and it fails 10 out of 10 times. So don't do it. Don't do it. Even if it's good, you will always still feel like a piece of shit because that is not an appropriate like
coping mechanism
for the things at hand. Like sometimes you just gotta handle the shit that you're going through.
Exactly.
But then get on dating apps and swiping through sociopaths and don't do dating apps. That's a good one. You don't know who the fuck
is on the other side of that phone.
I don't care. People say, "Oh, I met the love of my life." That's good for you.
You got lucky.
That black app. Be okay. That shit is garbanzo beans. Do not let them trick you into downloading that shit.
Never downloaded it.
Oh yeah, no. Don't do dating apps. Go out and like do shit, because then you like meet people who like to do the same shit that you're doing. Right? That's how you meet friends. I think
that is how you meet friends. That's not how me and you have it. That's absolutely how you meet friends.
Well, I was doing shit. I went out and did shit. I went out and did TikTok. TikTok is not a dating app. Ooh, there's one.
TikTok is not a fucking dating app. It's not. It's not.
It's not a damn dating app.
It's not, bro.
It's not a dating app.
Just because you could get on this app and you can see that like these are actual people and like we really exist, does not mean you slide in whatever form of DM and talk about, I don't know you still.
TikTok is not a dating app.
It's not a dating app. It's people meet on these apps. Yes.
Oh, here's one. Men who talk in all caps are problematic and should be avoided at all costs. Correction, men should be avoided at all costs. If you want the most peaceful Zen life, delete that shit from the equation.
I'm
joking. Am I joking? I don't know anymore.
I wish that was a joke. I love y'all. I really do. But since eliminating them from my life, it's been
my ass has never been
tremendously
fatter.
peaceful.
My ass has never been fatter. I've never achieved this level of peace before. I don't spend money on beats. It just has all around been a really great investment. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was the solution to all my problems, but turned out it was all of my problems. It was dead ass all of my problems. When I do not interact with meat swords, great shit happens. My nails grow in so fast. My hair grows.
Yeah,
you've seen my hair. You've seen my hair grow in the last 2 years.
Because the no stress thing is insane.
Like, I sleep great. I don't have nightmares.
Isn't that terrible? Because I would love more than anything to have.
I tell you all the time, I would love a male best friend or a male friend. But they all want to slide. They all. What did he say? What the fuck did he say in that voice note? What the fuck?
Should I play it?
No. Yes. What the fuck did he say, bro? Boat. Crease. That's the most New York shit I ever heard.
I didn't realize this is what we're referring to.
My whole train of thought.
Let me not play it. I
don't even know what the fuck we were just talking about.
I can't. Oh, you want a male best friend, but most of them want to slide.
Yeah, all of them. And they all inevitably try, and that shit is like really sad. So I don't know. Y'all don't make a strong case for yourself too much.
They don't.
Listen, I will gladly shut the fuck up. I want a motherfucker to come choke me. I am not invited. I consent to it.
I would like to have a consensual manhandling.
Yeah. But like, I found out that people think because I'm a therapist, I'm an emotional mastermind. So for that reason, they don't fool with me. Okay, what's next? Cry.
You did a lot of that.
Cry. It's necessary. I cried sometimes every damn day, multiple times a day, for like months straight. But I don't think if I didn't do all of that crying, I'd be here. So cry. If it happens, let it out. When it's safe, because it's not safe to do it everywhere, but if you gotta sit in your car, my windows is tinted, so I'd be booing in that bitch. People be looking through like, what is that? Oh, just a bitch crying.
I can't see though because the tints are so goddamn dark.
Man, yeah, cry. That shit's therapeutic. It's scientific, and it is a gift. I don't care what anybody tells you. So purify your eyes, your mind, your body through crying. Mind-body connection. Your body will tell you everything. You just have to sit still enough to fucking listen. Be still. Another lesson. Be still.
Thank you.
Stop, go all the damn time because you will burn out as someone who is suffering the consequences of said burnout. Rest. Sit that ass down. Black women don't rest because we largely can't in our society, but like, if you can.
Ooh, that's gross because you had a hard time sitting still after all that shit happened.
Yeah. Because I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? What am I going to do with my time?
Sit.
I've never been taught to, and that's crazy.
To just relax, to just be, to exist.
You don't work, you don't eat, I told you. But you need to rest to be able to work. Sleep is vital. When I invested in my sleep, my life changed. I don't have to wake up with an alarm anymore. Because my body just naturally knows when the fuck to get up. Yeah. Sleep is vital. If you don't sleep, you'll die. If people say you'll sleep when you're dead, those are weird people that you probably shouldn't listen to. If someone says they are the smartest person in the room or that they have all the answers, run from those people. They are the most untrustworthy people
The most
you will
volatile.
ever meet. If people tell you to trust them without putting the actions forward to
Create and
said
earn.
trust, do not trust them. Trust is earned, not given. As someone who's just like, yeah, I'll give you my full, complete trust. I don't do that shit anymore. Let's see. Be kind, not nice. Niceness gets you fucked around and found out. Kindness gets you free sandwiches. It does. But it also gives you that tingly feeling. Yeah. I through all of this I learned that I've always been a very kind person, you know, but I've always wanted or tried to be a nice person. For what? For the fuck what? For people to mark you like, oh, I can take advantage of this bitch.
Bro, that for what will change your life?
Like,
literally for what? To get taken advantage of?
Is that a lesson? I feel like that's a lesson. For what? For what? I'm doing this. What am I doing this for?
How does it serve me? What exactly is it doing?
Do what serves you.
Do what serves you, bro. Do what's for you. Stop forcing shit.
Do what serves you. If you don't, you're going to be starving everybody else. And then be like, damn, why am I hungry? Because you've been feeding everybody else. Have meaningful sex. Because all that other shit is pointless.
It's trash.
It is a waste of time.
Effort, energy,
resources, insurance, copays. Not worth it.
Just dignity sometimes, because you gotta go.
Most times.
All times.
Every time.
This man said, I think that's a great idea. Bitch.
What's a great idea?
When I said I was going to abstain from men, he was like, I think that's a great idea.
That really fucked you up.
I was like, oh my God, I've been here 3 times.
Yeah, so have sex. Just make that shit. And listen, it can be meaningful in different ways. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes you're really trying to go there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, do I have to explain that one?
No.
Okay, great. I feel like that's a lot. I did a lot of them.
Was that 29?
I don't know, but I felt like I've given.
I was like, why is this funny?
Do whatever the fuck you want to do because you're gonna die. Yeah. I was really thinking about that shit the other day. Like, I did spend a lot of time like grieving and mourning and crying, which I felt was like very necessary, but I also feel like I missed out on some things. It's like FOMO, but not in the way that you think. Like I don't do shit because I'm like, oh, everybody else is doing it. I do it like, damn, I could have went to that concert instead of being super massively fucking depressed. Like I could have been depressed at the concert, but like in that moment when it was like time for me to decide whether I'm getting dressed or staying in bed, I'm just like,
you could not form a solid decision for yourself,
and that's okay.
That's fine. And 9 out of 10 times, if you try to go out when you're at that state of mind, a lot of stupid shit happens. Speaking from experience.
That's true. So that's why I said it's like FOMO, not the way you think, because...
No, I get
Did I miss out? Okay. No, because I don't believe that I miss out on things that aren't for me, you know? Like...
You didn't do something that you probably could have done, but if you would have done it, like I said, it would have been...
I guess it's just made me more aware of, like, time and how you spend it. And, like, I feel like people think monetary wealth is, like, the best or greatest form of wealth, but I think time is.
Mm-hmm.
Time is single-handedly the greatest form of wealth.
There was a movie
so if
on
you
that.
have free time, you're excited.
If you have free time, you're rich.
And so I feel like I am exceptionally wealthy, like, in that regard. Like, time to create and time to like, go to school and time to
so
like pursue things, you know?
No, I wish I had the time. Bro, I'm fighting time on a day-to-day basis. Just today, I'm sitting here looking at the clock. It's 10 o'clock. I still got to do all the shit I got to do for Avian, take him to his karate class later. And then I wanted to show you like this little Christmassy thing later. And all of that is time.
Yes.
There's not enough time in the day, in a lifetime.
I disagree.
For where I'm at right now. If I'm able to.
You gotta make the time.
Yeah.
I know, I hear what you're saying. But I'm saying like globally, like lifetime. You have to make the time.
Oh no, absolutely.
Or it's gonna pass, you know?
You have to carve the time out.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to make the time for the shit that you want, the people that you love. If he loves you, he'll do it.
Don't let nobody try to gaslight you out of believing that shit.
Yes.
If he loves you, he'll do it.
You are deserving of all the things you feel you are deserving of. I think you're deserving of all the things, but like that's what I feel like I deserve. All of the things that fulfill me as a person. You know? All of the things. A plate of chicken wings, good friends, good stories. Yeah, all of the things. I firmly believe you determine the life that you want. Because I was looking in the mirror this morning thinking like, after all of the colossal crazy shit that has happened, trauma in my life, all the survival shit, seeing people almost be murdered and just crazy stuff that you just try to heal from, but like it's always lingering. Even though all of those things have happened, I'm exactly where I want to be, or I'm supposed to be.
Exactly where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. Like, rather, I'm where I like plan to be, kind of. Like, I had a general idea of like who I would like to be as a person from like a little youngin.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I am the baddest bitch. So mission accomplished. So we're just like gonna take this shit to the 12th now.
People can say that shit. Very few people, myself included. Who I wanted to be as a child compared to who I wanted to be when I decided I was going to leave the narc situation in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to fulfill that kind of a thing until I was like an adult. But like from a child, very few people can say that shit.
I always wanted to be an artist in the city, shaking cities. And I do that, and I love that. I always wanted to help people. I didn't know what it would look like, but becoming an art therapist.
Brilliant.
Motherfucking like, it's just like so serendipitous. Is that the word for the day? Because I've used it twice. It's just like crazy how my path led me exactly where I think I'm like called or meant to be or wanted to be. So helping people in that regard, yeah. Now, are there a few things in life that I would still like a family, maybe eventually, I don't know, kids? Yikes, they don't be making a case. They don't be making a case. But like family in the regard of just like a big beefy boy that I'm gonna jet set the world with. Because we decided to not have children, so we have like dogs and shit.
Having a child,
but then like if we decide, he's gonna stick around, you know. But that, I don't know if that's possible in the reality that we possess right now. Anyways, so there are things in life that I'm still like actively going to pursue, but loving and knowing myself will always be like the goal. Finding out how, my goal in life is to find out how stellarly cool of a person I can be. And I think that's like, that comes from like doing a bunch of shit, you know?
Exactly. That wasn't gonna go away.
Like, it comes from like exploring shit that scares me or that I don't like or that I love. Like, I do shit. Here's might be one, and this might be a dangerous one. This one comes with the asterisk, at your own risk. Do shit for the story.
I knew it was gonna come out of your mouth.
Do shit for the story.
I knew it was gonna come out of your mouth. Don't do shit for the story.
Even if it's hoary.
Don't do shit for the story because you might end up pregnant.
Do shit for the story. Not if you stay strapped. That was one of my rules.
Oh,
stay
yeah,
strapped.
That's true.
So you can do shit for the story.
That's true.
So we can bust your doonies down. This man looked me in my face. He sat on my couch. He was like, I was like, what's wrong? He's like, oh, are you on birth control? Now you want to ask? Stay strapped. Stay strapped, folks. Do shit for the story. My life, I feel like, has been infinitely incredible and amazing. Because I just be saying yes to shit. Like, oh.
Marilyn Monroe was like that. She said yes to a lot.
Not everything.
Not everything.
Don't say yes to everything. Is that a rule?
Don't say yes to everything.
That should get you fucked up.
Do not say yes to everything.
Think about it. Obviously. So, okay. Do shit for the story, asterisk. At your own risk, asterisk, cliff note. Think about the potential consequences.
Yes. Please do not lack foresight.
Do not be around people who do not give a fuck about they self. Because they will not give a for damn fuck about you.
Nope. Nope. Hey, Mr. Right. Nope. People who don't give a fuck about themselves and people who feel like they have nothing to live for. Stay away from them.
Yes.
At all costs.
Because when their ship is sinking, they will have no problem torpedoing yours on the way down. Am I wrong?
No.
Let's see what else. What else? I don't know. I feel like that's masturbate daily.
I don't.
You see, I said it with a straight face. That's not.
I know it's not a joke. I know it's not. I love that for you. I don't.
Listen. Should we just move on or should I?
No.
Is that awkward?
Not at all. I just kind of like go into my own like, man, am I broken?
No. You gotta keep the pipes working.
Yeah, I feel you. That's why I have to start stretching more because I'm broken. It's been a while, babe.
I can't say I am afraid to be penetrated.
What?
I'm afraid.
At this point? Really? Why?
When was the last time, oh boy, graced me with his bullshit present? He was a fucking alcoholic. Why didn't I see it? If somebody pulls up to your door with two tall boys, please close the door.
If somebody pulls up to your crib with one tall boy, tell them to go home. If anybody doesn't know what a tall boy is, go to a 7-Eleven and look at the fridge with the beer.
They're this big.
They're massive. If that's what they walked in with, it's not safe.
Because it's not going to work, guys.
It's not safe.
So you're not in for a very good time anyway. What? What?
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. The whole point of you being over here is for that thing to thang, and it didn't thang.
Because it couldn't get up.
Because his blood alcohol level
was too high. Because all of the blood was trying to circulate and couldn't get there.
If it's cute, sometimes you shouldn't buy it.
Sometimes cute is just like cute enough to look at, but like you don't have to engage.
Like a dress. Sometimes it's cute, but you can't fucking afford it right now because you have other priorities. But put that shit on the list because maybe when you got some extra bread, you could treat yourself. If it's cute, sometimes you don't have to buy it. These mans out here be walking around looking like God themselves. Doesn't fucking matter. If he tells you he's not a good person,
believe him.
He's not a good person.
Believe him.
It doesn't matter how hard you want him to choke you. He's not a good person. It doesn't matter what type of position you want him to put you in. It's gonna fuck you up mentally. So I suggest you do not buy. Don't try before you buy. Just set it to the side.
Oh, that's a bar. When it comes to toxic, pretty men, don't try before you buy.
It's like Pretty Men and toxicity. How you doing?
Oh my God. And they always do it the. Anyhow.
Like the thought of a pretty man not cheating on me.
It's a dream. It's a nice dream. I like to engage with it sometimes.
But the reality of the actual execution.
I don't really know about that one. It's a very nice dream to have like somebody fine ass son loyal to me.
To me, loyalty is everything. But that I guess that's always been a life motto, because if you are not loyal, and I try to keep loyal people around me. If you're not loyal to me, then you're just like a snake ass bitch. But that's just me. But loyalty to me is like integrity, like saying you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Like I try within the best of my ability to be where I say I am or do what I say I'm gonna do, because your word is all you have. You know?
Exactly.
If people don't trust you or you're not reliable, then I just don't want to be marked as like an untrustworthy person, you know? Like I'll go above and beyond within my means. And I was doing that largely without like beyond my means for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So once I like stopped going above and beyond my means, I'm able to better go above and beyond within my means. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So I don't know. I feel like I talked for a long time. But loyalty is everything. Loyalty screams integrity. I like people who are about that action, who do what they say they're going to do.
Consistency.
Yes. People who show up for you every time are reliable people. Be reliable. I guess just be a reliable person.
It's so beneficial.
Be a whole person, be a full person, be all of the things. Fuck a stereotype, because that's out of hatred. That's out of limitation. No one puts baby in a corner, bitch.
No one puts baby in a corner.
Nobody. Yeah. All right.
Does that feel like 29?
That feels like a lot of them.
Yeah?
A bitch has been scrolling on that year date. I'm like, why the fuck am I scrolling so much?
Jesus.
I don't know if there's like a closer, but another thing that came to my mind is you're old when you feel you are old.
Not when someone tells you that you're old.
Yeah. Like my grandma was 76, I think. 75, 76, 77. And she will spin laps around anybody. So you're old when you feel like you're old. I think age is kind of like arbitrary, but
Listen,
I just look at the lifetime. Like if I look at my life over this 20 whatever the fuck years, it's been a fucking stellar ride. It's been fun. It's been great. Like if I just like Control Delete, I've had a party, you know? And so I try to think like overall life satisfaction. So like aging to me has never been like a weird thing. Like it's we're gonna die. So why the fuck would I fight the most natural shit? Birth is natural. Death is natural. It's cycles. It's, you know. So how much can I learn within that lifetime? How much fun and joy and like sadness and anger and like, all of the experiences can I have within that like gift that you have, which is time. So I don't know. I just be like, fuck it, we ball sometimes, but like 90% of the time. But that 10% of the time is like studying and putting my head down and like learning and growing and developing. So I can fuck it, we ball. You know, the fucking we ball, we're learning, we're downloading content to fucking implement. And I don't know. Life is beautiful. Life is a gift. It can be stellar. It can be difficult. But I think overall it's a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And so I try to live my life the way I want to. Fruitful, happy, around people that I love. I believe my ancestors lived through me. I am a manifestation of their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, their hard work. So I'm going to continue to live my life freely as possible for them, for me, and contribute to the collective good. Yeah.
That felt like a nice.
That feels nice.
Full circle. So coming into 29.
Ooh, 29. If this is the 29th one, I don't know.
We'll call it the 29th reason because I feel like you gave a lot more than 29.
I probably have. But I guess my ultimate thing is this tattoo here. In Morse code, seek completion.
Oh, I never realized the dots.
Yeah. So it's always a constant reminder to seek wholeness, seek completion, seek what makes you feel what fills you,
That's dope.
Never stop looking. Yeah, seek completion.
I never noticed the dots. I always just saw the red and the flowers, so I thought it was like,
Yeah. Bro, be yourself. People are going to make fun of you, and that's because they don't know themselves. That's all.
Like I said, 29, I felt like I came into myself, and then by 30, I didn't give a single fuck about what anybody had to say. Nobody could say anything to me.
Yeah. So I feel like life is, I don't know, I feel like I'm a lucky bitch, a cute bitch, a rich bitch. Wealth is quantified by what you think it is, Like, my family is everything. And all things considered, there's always bullshit. There's always, like, obstacles. There's always, like, something. There's always something. I think that's a big thing. There's always going to be something. But how can you maintain your peace and your prosperity and your, like, inner give a fuck, But, like, my family's good. So, like, that is a metric of wealth. I have really fruitful friendships. That is a metric of what, like, I feel like I'm extremely wealthy in my friendships. My health,
Yeah.
I'm, aside from my knees, my old bitch. Aside from my old
granny ass knees,
my granny ass knees, I'm strong as a fucking horse, bro. So that's like a measure of wealth and like life satisfaction. So, and like my creativity, my ability to, I believe my ability to create, that's another one. Create. It's my way of performing magic, The magic that comes from my mind, I'm able to manifest into the physical world. I think that's incredible. Yeah, just be a stellar ass bitch. I mean, people are gonna be mad. They're gonna feel some type of way about everything. So be that thing.
And be
like, that's their problem, not yours, Is that it? I'm sure there might be something else I might think of, but I think that's.
I feel like you went through
a lot of changes.
Oh,
another one. This is another one of my life ones. Lean into the discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful shit grows. It sucks. It's difficult. And that can be applied to anything. When you're working out, you have to be uncomfortable to build a fat ass. You have to. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Once you get the lifestyle and shit, you love the burn. Like, you crave it. Like, I be squatting at the gym. Like, I know I won't be able to walk tomorrow, but the way this booty gonna look in these motherfucking jeans, it does it every time. What the fuck was I saying? I've been talking a lot.
I was letting you get through your 29 reasons.
Yeah, no, what was I just saying? I don't know. I feel like points were made.
Several points were made.
But yeah, do what the fuck you want. Fuck we ball, you're gonna die. So just like have a good time.
This rock is going to shit anyway, so literally just like create the peace that you want to have. That was a lesson that I think we came to terms with last night. Create the peace that you want to be in so you can live the life that you want to live. Yeah. And focus on that.
Bad shit's gonna happen, but how do you deal with it? Good shit's gonna happen, how do you deal with it? Devastating shit?
Exciting shit, weird shit. It's all about how you process it.
Yeah. All right. That feels good.
Yeah?
I think so. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other shit.
Do you want to? Oh, you're welcome. I love when you guys take insight from this. So, do you want to end this and start getting ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
And as someone who was about to clip her shit, I'm very happy.
She made it. So, like,
nigga, we made it.
If you guys want to buy her some flowers tomorrow, send the Cash App is in the I think in the title of the live. I think so. Yeah, you put your Cash App in there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the Cash App is in there. Send some flowers. Buy her some drinks. Buy her a steak.
That's funny. You're funny.
Buy her a seafood boil. You feel me? Buy her some perfume. Whatever you want. Just send that. Appreciate you.
You're amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you for listening to me talk shit for a minute. But yeah, no, I'm about to go shake my ass for some cash. Yeah. Keep them dollars coming because that's going to make me dance. Because that's going to make me dance. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Why is that? Make it. Sorry, I can't resist. That was the anthem of a generation.
Well,
but I love you guys.
Thank
You're
you
amazing.
so much for sticking
Bye.
around. I just wanted to remind you that you matter to me, and you're fucking stellar, bro. Thank you for, giving me some of your life hours. I hope you gathered some bad bitch information. Please, if you like this, share this with someone you think would, colossally glow up in life, Again, like I said, this is our new safe space, so please, I hope you consider subscribing for more shenanigans. And remember that I am proud of you, and I will always be proud of you. All right, babes, it's past my movement time, so I'ma go. You guys be well and stay swell, and I will catch you in the motherfucking next one. Mwah! I love you.